Hi, I'm Nikki from Open Your Art. All of my favourite creators are stuck at home at the moment, just like the rest of us, Australia-wide and worldwide. So I thought I'd just shoot a couple of little videos to keep you guys creative, to keep those creative juices flowing, to keep those skills developing while we can't meet face to face at the moment for our weekly art class. I am missing you guys so much. I miss your creative energy and your enthusiasm, and I hope you're not driving your loved ones too crazy at home. That goes for you adult students as well. So today I'm going to show you how to draw 5 animals starting with a simple circle. And tomorrow I'm going to show you how to draw 5 more. Now this is great for you young artists out there who are just learning and developing your skills, but it's also fantastic for you parents and teachers who are always being asked to draw an elephant or a tiger or a lion, and you think, I don't know how to draw an elephant or a tiger or a lion. I'm going to show you how, and it's actually a lot easier than you think. So I always say to my students, you can follow along with me. I'm going to show you one way to draw it, but you need to make it your own. This is your artwork, not my artwork. You need to put your own creative twist on it. Put a tiara on your elephant. Put a bow tie on your dog. Give your cat a monocle. Get creative. You do not have to follow along strictly. So keep your eye out for more of these videos and we'll stay creative together. I hope everyone's staying well and safe. Okay, we're going to get started with a super cute little piggy. So remember, we're starting with a circle, so draw a nice round circle. Obviously doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. So we're drawing his little eyes. I've just got a nice little curved line at the bottom for the bottom of his eyes, just a slightly different way to draw them than you might normally. And I love to give my animals little eyebrows just to give them little expressions. So we're going to draw his snout. So we're going to draw an oval, but at the bottom we're just going to bring it up a little bit to show where his nostrils are. So just 2 little ovals for his nostrils and a cute little smile. I've just given him a little half smile. So Pig's ears are kind of curvy and pointed, so just draw a nice curved line to a point and then another curved line underneath it to come and meet it. So now that we've done our basic drawing, we're going to go over our outlines with a marker. I'm just using a fine black pen to go over my outlines. And I just find that with these cartoon type drawings, it just makes our drawings really pop, especially once we start adding colour to it. Sometimes when we add colour to it, they can get a little bit muddy and a little bit confusing, and the details are a bit blurred and not quite as obvious. So I like to go around all of my outlines with a nice black marker. So add some little, the inside of his ears there. Now we need to clean up our drawing, so just rub out all of your pencil lines. If you've drawn really lightly, then it'll be nice and easy to do. You won't even see where they were. Now time for a little bit of colour. So we can add some pink to our pig. I've added a little bit of red here as well, so I've mixed the red and the pink together to make it look a little bit more interesting than just a flat red. The colour in his little snout and his little pink ears, and we might give him some little rosy cheeks. Very cute. So we started with a simple circle and we've got a super cute little piggy. Now we're going to draw a fierce lion. Again, we're starting with a basic circle. I like to draw my circles slowly, bit by bit, so that I can get them nice and circle shaped. Now we want his eyes to be fairly fierce, so we're going to give the top of his eyes an angle. So draw a straight line angling down with his eyes coming down out of that straight line. Just a simple little nose, little oval for his nose, and then we need to draw his little cheeks. So coming out from the oval, we're going to draw a little circle that meets up in the middle of his nose, and then one again on the other side, and some little dots for where his whiskers are. Draw a few whiskers coming out from his little cheeks. We're going to draw his little mouth and his tongue coming out. So the lion's ears are fairly small. Just give him nice little rounded ears. Keep it nice and simple. because the main feature of the lion is the mane. So we're going to give him this crazy, outrageous mane. So do some nice curved zigzag lines. You can really get creative with this. Draw some cool little details for his mane. So again, we're going to outline with a marker, go over our drawing, our pencil lines with a marker. Makes it pop, make it really stand out and make his features stand out once we've coloured him in. And just nice and easy, nice and controlled with the marker. Some smooth lines. Again, just drawing bit by bit, don't rush it. Then we rub out our pencil lines, makes our drawing nice and neat when we can't see all those crazy pencil lines that we started with. And now we add some colour. So I'm just going to add a little bit of colour to him. I want his mane to really stand out, so I've gone nice and light on his cheeks and his ears. Draw the inside of his ears and his little tongue inside of his mouth. And a nice strong orange colour for his mane, and really fill that in really well. Try not to leave any white bits. Colour it in nice and solidly so that it really stands out and is nice and vibrant and strong, just like the lion. We want that strong mane to show how strong that fierce lion is. And there we have a fierce lion, starting with just a circle. Okay, time for our cute little koala. Let's start with your simple circle. Some basic little eyes, just little ovals, one on each side of his head. Some eyebrows again. So one of the main features of the koala is their cute big nose. It's almost like a triangle, but with a rounded top and rounded sides. So you want to give him that nice big rounded nose that helps show that this is a koala. Of course, they've got their big shaggy ears. So do some little rounded zigzags again to show the shagginess of his fur, and you can draw the inside of his ear. So again, on the other side, nice big ear, shaggy little marks for his fur to show that he's nice and furry. Draw the inside of his ear. And time to outline with a marker. You don't always have to use black for your outlines. You might want to use a colour. So koalas are grey. You might have a nice grey marker that you want to use. I tend to stick with black a lot, especially with this cartoon type of illustration. So nice and neat, nice confident lines. Go over your outlines with your marker. And then, of course, we're going to rub out our pencil lines. Time to add some colour. Now, I didn't have a grey pencil, so I'm just using, I think this is the black pencil. I'm just going really lightly with it. Nice pink ears inside of his ears. And then again, I didn't have a grey pencil, so I'm using a brown pencil really lightly, just to give him that light sort of grey furry look. And there we have our cute little koala, again starting with just a simple circle. All right, cheeky monkey. Start with your circle. Just some simple little ovals for his eyes. Now for his nose, we're going to kind of do a little strawberry type nose and a little mouth. So we're going to draw the inside of his face. This shape helps to make it look like a monkey. Of course, we've got to give him his little ears. The monkey's ears tend to sit on the side of their heads rather than up the top, as a lot of animals do. So we're drawing the ears right on the sides, and again we're drawing the insides of the ears. And we're going to give him just a little sticky uppy bit of hair to show that he's got that shaggy kind of point on top of his head. All right, grab your marker. We're going to go over our outlines with our marker. Nice and clean. You can leave a little bit of white on his eyes and a little bit of white on his nose too to show a shine, a highlight. That can often make them look more alive. Now rub out all your pencil lines, make it nice and clean, nice and neat. And add some colour. Now I've stuck with basic colours for these animals, but you do not have to stick to the real colours of these animals. Why not make your monkey purple with pink dots or black and white stripes? You can use any colours you want. That's the beauty of being an artist. We can create the world the way we want it to be, not the way it actually is. So feel free to use lots of different colours. Put your own little twist on it. So I'm just sticking with the browns here. And I decided just to darken up his face a little bit, make that colouring in a little bit more clean. And there we have our monkey, starting with our simple circle. Last one, Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny's coming. We're starting with our circle. Giving him little oval eyes, again, one on each side of his head. We're going to draw our little nose. Now, similarly to the lion, we're going to draw puffy little cheeks. So you're just going to draw a circle coming out from one side of his nose and another circle coming out from the other side of his nose. You can add some little dots for whiskers and a couple of little whiskers on each side of his face. And of course, those big 2 buck teeth in the front. So for his ears, we're just going to do a nice long ear with a rounded top. And draw the inside of his ear as well. And then on the other side, you might want one little ear folded down. So to draw that, come up halfway and then curve it down and around. So it's going to end up looking a bit like a foot, like an ankle and a foot. And then draw the inside of his ear. And we're ready for outlining. So grab your marker, decide what colour your bunny's going to be. Do some nice clean outlines with your marker. Again, you might want to leave a little bit of a highlight on his nose or a little bit of a highlight on his eyes. You don't have to colour it in completely. That can just add that little sparkle and that bit of personality to your animals. Those highlights are really important when we're doing animals and humans to add a bit of life to their face. I'm just going over all of my outlines, nice and clean. Be nice and confident with your pen. And once you've done that, we're going to rub out all that pencil. Make it nice and clean. We don't want to see those pencil lines. And of course, time to add some colour. Now I decided to make my bunny yellow. I really like this nice bright yellow. It's a very sunny, sweet colour, and I thought it suited the Easter theme. And of course, pink for the inside of his ears, cute little pink bunny. And why not give him some rosy cheeks too? I added some little eyebrows at the end. And there are your 5 animals starting with a circle.